it is cold. So truck said it was 23, and the feels like temperature this morning is 17. Not much for a wind. What little bit of breeze we have would be taking our scent to the west, which is ideal for this spot. Sitting in a spot I sat pretty much here last night. I sat just about 20 yards behind me, and the way the deer were traveling, it just wasn't good for the wind. So last night when I got down, I came up and I set my stand and stuff up here in this tree, and I just like it a lot more. I shot a small 8-pointer out of this tree probably about 4 years ago. And it's just a good spot. Last night I did have a nice 8-pointer come through just over this way, and a unknown buck rubbing up on a tree. Sorry, I see some stuff over here. Rubbing up on a tree. So I grunted at him, and he rubbed more on the tree, and you can hear him thrashing. Never gave me a look, though. The deer, stupid as it sounds, he sounded heavy. Walking, everything just sounded heavy. So I'm hoping he comes back, see what he's about. Otherwise, we're just getting into that phase of the rut where bucks are going to start traveling off of core areas too, so we might be seeing some new deer. Haven't seen G2 this year, which has been disappointing, but we had a really rough winter, so it's a chance he just didn't make it. Or because he'd be about 6.5, maybe his core area just shrunk down more and we're just not part of it anymore. Although we were a big part of it for the last 3 years, so it'd be kind of surprising. But it's what happens, you just move on. I'll just give you a quick tour here, since you can see a lot better with the camera than I can with my own eyes. So I was hunting down there. There's a ladder stand up in those trees, and the deer were basically crossing through here. The 8-pointer yesterday came down this way out. This is all oaks. Oaks there, thicket bedding there. On the other side of those trees, there's a green field that they feed on. More bedding back there, and I'm sitting in this little oak tree here. Pretty well brushed in. I got a lot of cover around me. Overlooking this CRP that's got a lot of trails coming through it. So there's thicket and some bedding and stuff there, and then even more bedding and thicket back there that leads to a giant swamp that the deer like to hang out in. So this is my setup for the morning. Cold and calm. Feels really good. Pressure's high. Pressure's 30.06 or something like that. I can't remember. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get quiet here because you could hear a mouse fart today. I'm going to sit quiet and hope for the best. Wish me luck, and hopefully I come back with some awesome video. Whew. Get that out of the way. That was intense. He came from this side of me. Literally, I mean, you guys saw the video, but like, he came and he was gonna veer off this way, and he ended up walking through. I drew back on him right here, and then as soon as I drew back, he stops, and I can't, when I'm drawn back, I can't get my bow any further this way. I was like right here, and he stopped right here. And so I just waited, and then he turned and literally walked under my stand, up and around. I still wasn't sure if I was gonna shoot him, but up and around, and then to my camera right over there. Got a picture right before I shot. Shot looked good, but maybe a little forward, so I'm gonna wait and check and see what we got for blood. He busted through the woods this way and then hooked around, and I think he's down right over here. I'm hoping so. Be pretty easy to get the four-wheeler to him, but heck yeah, it's bittersweet, you know. I'll be out on doe patrol now. Try to fill another tag or two. I'll be on doe patrol though, and it's just bittersweet to be done with my buck tag, but I'm excited. He's a good buck, and it's been a while. It's been a while, so. I mean, what time is it? It's like 3:30, 4 o'clock, something like that. That's perfect. It's a great way to end it. Decent buck, probably a 3.5-year-old. Not a giant, but it's kind of been rough go with the bucks I've been seeing here. There haven't been any giants, so took the big one that was here. He presented himself nice, and crazy thing is 5 minutes before that, I heard a buck roar back over behind me, and I've never really heard one before, and suddenly you just hear, it's just bellowing grunt, and I text my brother and a couple other guys that are hunting with us, and I told him, because I'm watching the Vikings game too, and I'm like, I just about dropped my phone out of my tree stand. It just was so jarring. So I picked up my grunt call, I grunted back at him, and he came busting out. So last night, sitting here, I had something back behind me, and I grunted, and he, whatever it was just raking on the trees back there. What never came out. So I'm wondering if it was him being a little pushy. Either way, solid buck. Hoping we find it. Hopefully I find him here. I'm gonna get down in a second and see what I see. The shot was, I'm gonna look at the shot on my GoPro here. The shot was a little forward, but I think it was good because I think he was slightly quartering. I don't have to look. But man, what a great hunt. I mean, it's a beautiful day. I mean, guys, look at this. I'm not gonna put you in the sun. I mean, look at this. It's like 30 degrees out, 7-mile-an-hour winds, sunny, and here I am just chilling next to a creek, shooting 8-pointers. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like videos like this, if you like my other little shorts I've been putting together, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna keep producing what I can when I can, and now I'm gonna go on doe patrol, try to get a couple more for the freezer, hope for the best, and see what happens. Fingers crossed, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Wait, hold on. What am I doing putting a wrap on this video? Let's get down and find this buck. All right, guys, so there's my stand up there. So I had the shot from here down this way, and just past the hit site, and I'm finding blood. I don't see my arrow, but I think my arrow stayed in him. So I'm gonna track him. I kind of know the direction. See, look at the bubbles. Pretty sure he's done. But I have my bow and everything just in case. Oh. Nice. Good deal. Ooh. Oh no. If you guys see an arrow, let me know. Looks like that. You can see he's spraying. He's getting good blood here. Really curved up here somewhere. Still blood. Oh yeah, look at that. I mean, come on. I think he died right up here in this tall grass. It's gotta be. I don't want to be cocky or confident or whatever the hell, but you know what? It's worth it if I find him and I don't know if I'm my arrow. That happens. Good blood here. Over the top of this. I see him. I think he's dead. There it is. Well, I know people hate when people say this, and so do I. He may not be a giant, but he's mine. He is mine. Awesome. Take a look here. Come on. Ooh, yeah, you can hear the zoom out here. Oh yeah, he's solid. Definitely solid. Awesome. And honestly, when it comes to the shot, you can't get much better than that. I'll look at the location here in a second, but like, I'm literally up, like right up here. He just ran, hooked around. Judging by what I'm hearing sound-wise, it was probably a double lung or a lung shot, and he didn't go very far. You saw the blood. All right, I'm gonna get him turned around here and see what we got, but great way to end Wisconsin. All right, guys, well, drug him out a little bit out of the swamp. Figured I'd bring him up here and show you this guy. You know, like I've said before, he's not the biggest, but he's mine, and this is awesome. Just scared of deer. Anyways, the whole story just was too perfect. Hearing him roar back there, and then him coming in like he did, just basically on a rope, coming underneath my stand. And I don't look to shoot the biggest bucks in the world. Would I like to? Yeah, sure. What I aim for as best as I can is the feeling and the story that goes behind this deer. And I feel like it was just a good one with the whole situation. I got excited. And when I get excited, you know, it's hard to pass up these opportunities, because then this completes the story. Anyway, so you can see he's like I say, he's not huge. He's a 7-pointer. He's got the 4 and the 3. This long beam, probably would be an 8 next year. He's not gonna be now. You know, again, not a monster. I've definitely shot bigger. I've seen bigger out here, but just an awesome experience. The shot, although I'm not gonna show, well, I'll show it here in a second. The shot though, actually is tucked right behind his shoulder, perfect. And the reason it didn't exit like it did is because it lodged in this shoulder, on his off shoulder, and it ended up breaking that shoulder. So when he ran away, he was actually dragging, I saw him dragging a leg. I thought it was this one, it was actually his other one. So I broke that back shoulder, and it blasted through his lungs, and the rest is history. You know, now what's great is I get to hunt with friends, maybe do some videoing for them, go out, go after some does, see what I can do. I'm just tickled pink though. This is just
awesome. Awesome. Last year, it's been a couple years I've been kind of in a buck drought, so this gets me back on the board, adds to my meat in the freezer, and every deer I shoot, you know, I don't give meat away to, I mean, to friends and stuff, sure, but everything that I harvest, I eat. You know, it's for my family, so this is just great. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Like this video. Subscribe to my channel. I do my best to put out whatever content I can. Sometimes it's perfect, or sometimes it's okay. Other times it's whatever. I'm not the greatest, but I do my best, and I just ask everybody, do the same. Do your best. Shoot what you want. Shoot what makes you happy. Shoot what fills your freezer if that's what you need. You know, enjoy this hunt, because you never know. This could be my last year I ever shoot, but that memory I just created is absolutely amazing. So this guy's gonna head up to the cabin with me, and hopefully my buddies are gonna be just as successful tonight. Fingers crossed, guys. Thank you so much for watching.